Hello, everyone, and I'm trying to keep my word daily video when the weather, right, changed. Like I said, it's rough in the winter, and we're almost through this thing. It's chilly out, as you can see. I have my coat and all this, but we're getting there. Daily videos, or at least 3 to 5 a week. So today, last week. I talked about the State of the Union. I was going to go into detail. I was going through the whole line by line State of the Union, and now the news cycle so fast, and it's like, all right, maybe I'll put it up, but it's like spending 4, 5, 6 hours on this thing, and then it's like, it's really weird, the state of the with these quick, fast news cycles and everything. But anyway, some of the books, kind of a nice day. Out on my porch, what I'm reading here, right here, this is David Rhodes, The Deep State, right? Deep State, the FBI, CIA, and the truth about America, which is, it's funny, like you hear from the MAGA, Trump and Fox News, that's like the buzzword, Deep State. 3 things, really. Deep State, witch hunt, and fake news, right? It's just such bullshit. So what else do I have here? Why We Did It, Tim Miller. Love this guy. Excuse me, I got something on my nose. Really love this guy. He's got a podcast or a YouTube channel called The Bulwark. And basically they are sane Republicans. Tim Miller used to be a Republican operative, and this is his book, how he left the Republican Party. He's still a Republican, but he left MAGA. Again, I have no issue with the Republican Party, the GOP. I have a lot of conservative values myself. It's just fiscally conservative, the whole thing. It's just this sickness, this cancer, whatever you want to call it, MAGA Republicanism. It's a sick, twisted cult. Okay, so Tim Miller, check this book out, Why We Did It, and check out his podcast, The Bulwark. Okay, also, as far as people ask me, who are your favorite writers, your authors? And off the top of my head, I love Paul Auster. People have heard of him, like John Updike, and of course the classics. I love all the Russians, Dostoevsky, right, Tolstoy. But as far as popular fiction, one of my guys that go, Stephen King, of course. This kind of a thin novel, I guess you could consider a short story, The Body, which is basically, this is the Stand By Me, the Rob Reiner movie, Stand By Me. If you haven't seen it, I love that movie. It's so cool. I'm a nostalgia guy. If you're into this, it's right there. Very good movie, great book. I have this. And the 4th book I'm here, and this is from the, it's called Blowback, right? A Warning to Save Democracy from the Next Trump. And this guy, Miles Taylor, who was the whistleblower. There he is. Remember that, the whistleblower there? In the realm of national security, we have a term to describe unintended consequences, the failure to anticipate the repercussions when we make a choice. Blowback. This is a cautionary tale about how neglecting our guardrails individually and as a democracy can lead to self-destruction, etc. So there you go. Anyway, I'm all over the internet. People are really having a good time about that congresswoman, actually a senator from Alabama. What's her name? Katie Britt, whatever her name is, Katie Britt, whatever. I never heard of her before the State of the Union rebuttal, and she is getting slammed. And the whole thing was made up about this immigrant killing, the sex trade. This was actually occurred when Bush W was president, 2004, 2005, and it wasn't in the United States, it was in Mexico. The whole thing was made up, all bullshit. And this character, this awful, awful person, with the giving her rebuttal in the kitchen and with the cross, always with the cross. That's the uniform, right? The cross. They're such fucking liars. Bullshit, like you talk about Christianity, you're not Christian, you're full of shit, you're a liar, you're a scumbag, your God, your idols are the orange. It's just absolutely awful people. So I want to mention another guy. I just found out this guy was actually on Joe's podcast. Joe from Jersey. I would read all her tweets and her excretions, if you will. I wrote this down here. Oh, here it is. John Fugelsang. And I think he's got a podcast. It's kind of funny. It's The Sexy Liberals or something like that. Oh my God. I don't remember laughing so hard. I'll put the link to the podcast, but guy is so quick-witted, so funny, brilliant. His father used to be a history professor, and he was like, I wasn't good at sports or something. And he's just funny, man. The last time I heard of a guy, I mean, I have to think back, like, George Carlin. That's what I thought. I'm thinking this guy, like, for me, people who know me, George Carlin is the GOAT, man. I mean, comedy, everything's just brilliant. I've all his albums, listened to him 100 times. You know, I mean, the guy is just brilliant. I've always said, I wish. When did he die? 2008, I think. But for this time with the MAGA, he was pre-MAGA. I guess the Tea Party was sort of around when he died. You know, but I just was. Oh, what would he have said about this climate today with the MAGA Republicans and all that? You would have had a field day. So there you go. I'll keep this short. Video almost, at least 3 to 5 times a day. Everyone have a great day. Baseball season starts March 28th. It's going to be awesome. And the Trump trial is set in a couple of weeks. That's the 24th. So the Alvin Bragg, probably the only court case that will go forward. Okay. Peace, everyone. And as I always say, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding.